Nobody should be under the illusion that the PS5 is a top-tier gaming machine, because that's just not true. It's an affordable living room box. It's equivalent in gaming performance to a mid to high-end gaming PC from about 5 years ago. That's where this thing is. Nobody should be under the illusion that the PS5 is a top-tier gaming machine, because that's just not true. It's an affordable living room box. It's equivalent in gaming performance to a mid to high-end gaming PC from about 5 years ago. That's where this thing is. Nobody should be under the illusion that the PS5 is a top-tier gaming machine, because that's just not true. It's an affordable living room box. It's equivalent in gaming performance to a mid to high-end gaming PC from about 5 years ago. That's where this thing is.
X dot pop pop pop. X dot in the house with the strike to the dejernum. Boom! The $10 donation. Thank you so much, X dot. Thank you so much, man. If there's one thing I appreciate, and I'm not blowing smoke up your anal canal. A lot of people come up here and go, hey man, thank you, man. I really love you guys, man. You guys are the greatest. No, I really mean what I'm saying. For those of you who donate, for those of you who hit the like button, for those of you who are sharing the video, for those of you who are even hitting the dislike button, man, I gotta say, I really appreciate you guys 1,000%. I really do. I don't like anybody. I don't like nobody. But anybody that is willing to donate to me, it's one of the most toughest pills to swallow, the most hard-headed person I've ever met in my life, a man that is so stuck on what he believes and thinks. For somebody to say, Zobi, here you go, I support you, is probably one of the biggest, most beautiful things I've ever seen in my entire life, man. I am a nuisance. People blame me for all their problems. People despise me. People create little voodoo dolls and they're sticking the Zobi 70 doll. Monkey in the house. What's up, Monkey? How you doing, man? You all right? Monkey in the house. Remember Monkey? Remember Monkey, yo? Oh, for those of you who are new, don't do it. Don't go down there in the comment section talking about, man, come on, man, this dude got dolls and shit. This dude got dolls and stuff in the house, man. What's going on, man? Don't do that don't do that for Monkey. For those of us who've been here for a long time, people are very sensitive when it pertains to Monkey. I was making jokes about Monkey. Man, it's a stupid toy. Why are you? Yo, cats till this day ask me where Monkey's at. Hey, Zobi, where's Monkey at, man? I love Monkey, man. He crazy. And Monkey hasn't done nothing but this. This is all Monkey has done, was just sit right here and done absolutely nothing. Yo, remember that time when Monkey, I was like, what the hell? It's like Bubble Bob, remember Bubble Bob or whatever his name is from SpongeBob? Don't talk crazy about Monkey, because they will bring the paws to you in that comment section, for those of you who've been around forever. Let me give my shout outs. I always shout out the first comers when they come in. And donators, X Dot, thank you so much again. Dominique Jones, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? What's good? Warning Shots, how you doing? Only Reason, Koopa Quick, Zen Mode, Solo, Only Reason, Vintage Emerald, Blandrew. What's up, Blandrew? Wisdom, what's up, Wisdom? Wisdom Special. I always read Wisdom's comments because he's always bringing knowledge. As much as Nintendo is dominated, I got to say, don't underestimate Microsoft. I like Wisdom a lot, man. Yeah. Solo, Wisdom, Jet Black. What's going on, Jet Black Rob? How you doing? And Dakun, what's up? Yeah, they remember Monkey. Yeah, don't talk crazy about Monkey. This is a gaming podcast. I want to keep it Nintendo, Xbox, Sony focused. but I would like to spend just a small amount of your time to talk about. Now, I appreciate your Oh, whoa, we got another donation. Whoa, whoa, yo, what's Monkey needs some love. Yeah, Monkey. Monkey. Look at Monkey. Monkey's crazy. Monkey's back at it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, X-Dot, for the donation. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully you guys are hitting the like button, because this video is going to be demonetized. Hopefully you guys are hitting the share button. Hopefully you guys are doing what you can to get this video out there. I really appreciate all those things. Put them on your Facebook page, your Twitter page, and your Grindr page, your what is these new swanky? They got some new swanky Clubhouse. Put that in your Clubhouse apps. Because this video is going to be demonetized. This video might just get me banned off of YouTube. This video is going to be pushed down and froze. YouTube is currently blocking my page right now as we speak. My video didn't even pop up on the main page. You guys found it through a series of retweets and things of that such. YouTube's against me. And they're definitely going to be against me for what I'm about to say right now. I know this is a gaming channel. We come to gaming to get away from what's going on in the real world. But I just want to talk about Donald Trump. I think he has like 11 days left. And I just want to acknowledge him for the final and last time here on my channel. Because YouTube has strict rules and regulations when it pertains to talking about Donald Trump. You can't even put Donald Trump in the title. So I know there's some type of algorithm out there that's going to be detecting my voice, and it's going to, you say Donald Trump more than 6 or 7 times in one video, they're going to tax that ass. Donald Trump is to the equivalent of saying some of the most worst curse words you can ever say known to man on YouTube. They want everything wiped out when it pertains to the president, our current president, Mr. 4-5. But I just want to say a couple of things. Now, I'm coming out on the forefront and I'm saying I am a Donald Trumpian supporter. I am a big-time Donald Trump supporter. I'm not MAGA. I don't walk around with some type of red hat. I'm not part of any groups or gangs. I'm not part of any tribe. I never had that mentality. The only tribe that I ever had was my tribe, and that was the Zobi 70 tribe. But when it comes to Donald Trump, I supported him. I liked him. That was my dude. That was my guy. Big time. Still is my dude. Still is my guy. He was everybody's dude and guy before he became the president. You can go back and listen to some of your hippity hop records, your rap records. Donald Trump was in every goddamn song when it pertains to all your popular rappers that you guys are listening to today. I remember sitting there and listening to these rappers talk down to me, talking about, I'm in the Trump Towers. I'm in the Trump Towers. Fuck all y'all niggas. I'm in the Trump Towers. Yeah. They used to talk down to me, telling me to step my paper up. The beauty of Donald Trump. These same celebrities that look down on us, that were creating songs about us. Donald Trump, I got a lot to say, but I got to make sure I say it very quickly. Donald Trump was like the conspiracy theories president. Donald Trump let me know behind the scenes of what's going on. You know what I mean? And it really, he really exposed things behind the scenes, behind the curtain, is what makes him my guy. Not only that, Donald Trump, it's not about whatever you guys look at, and you guys will look at, when you look at Donald Trump, you go, okay, he's a white man, he's racist, he's this, he's that, he hates this, he hates that, but I didn't look at that. And I never look at anything when it pertains to what is being shown to me. I always look at everything as a symbol. A symbol. Like Batman's thing on his chest, the symbol. Spider-Man, the little symbol there, that's a symbol. The symbol can mean so many different things. And that's what Donald Trump represented for me. It has nothing to do, man, you just got the white man's cock in your mouth. No, that's not it. He represented a symbol for me. So it had nothing to do with Democrat, Republican politics. My Donald Trump support had nothing to do with politics whatsoever. And I know your parents tell you, get out of politics. Politics is stupid. I don't get involved in that type of stuff. They don't care about you anyway. Politicians never cared about you. And that's not even, I don't even give a goddamn about anybody caring about me. I only like the symbol. The Egyptians have taught us the symbol. You go to the Egyptian hieroglyphs, you look at the hieroglyphs, and you'll see a rabbit. And you go, oh, by what society tells us, and by what we perceive the rabbit to be, oh my God, it's the rabbit, he's so cute, look how cute that little rabbit is. Oh, there he goes, But when the Egyptians had put that rabbit on the wall, it was a symbol to let you know what the rabbit was capable of. And there were so many different reasons on what that symbol represented. The rabbit was quick. The rabbit was intelligent. The rabbit was the trickster. The rabbit was going down the rabbit hole. There were so many different ways of explaining what the rabbit represented when it pertains to the symbol. And that's what the Egyptian hieroglyphs represented. You had the cow, you had the hawk, you had the eye. They were all symbols to represent something. And for me, when I look at anything, when I look at The Last of Us 2, I go, and I told you guys, yo, another donator, X-Dot in the house. So your thoughts on the Capitol being stormed. We're going to get into that. 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 Remember this. We need one for the wreckage, brother. What's that from? Chat room. We need one for the wreckage, brother. What is that from? We need one at the wreckage, brother. What is that from, chat room? I'll wait. I'll wait. Slide, what's going on, buddy? Thank you, Slide. Thank you. Thank you, Slide. We're going to get on it. The symbol. Donald Trump, what did he represent? Let me rewind. The Last of Us. I told you guys. The Last of Us represented a symbol. X Dot, thank you again for the donation. The Last of Us had nothing to do with a crappy game that was a Sony exclusive. I told you guys before the Gaming Awards came out, I told you The Last of Us represents something for these people. The symbol of The Last of Us was more important than the game. That's the reason why The Last of Us got all of those retarded awards. Best direction, best music, best voice acting, best graphics, best this. And you're like, whoa. Best gameplay. The symbol of The Last of Us is what they want. For Donald Trump, the symbol is something that I got behind. He represented the patriarch. He represented the conspiracy theorist. Now, I know conspiracy theory is a bad word, but what Donald Trump in his 4 years was able to expose for the conspiracy theories. Who am I? That's me. I've been a conspiracy theory since I can remember. Ever since I was sitting down with my father watching Aliens and Bigfoots as a little kid. And there's a famous Bigfoot image of Bigfoot walking and he's looking back. And I said, that's, what? That ain't no man in a goddamn costume. And ever since then, I have never believed nothing they told me. Oh, Bigfoot doesn't exist. But with Donald Trump in as president, as the symbol, this man was coming out and revealing that UFOs existed. He was exposing what was going on behind the scenes with the Illuminati. Now, for us, we were on a kindergarten level when it pertains to the Illuminati. Right? I'm telling you guys, you have to hit that like button. You have to hit that share button because they're going to tax this video. You have to, guys. This is the most important video you will be watching because I'm telling you, this type of speech will no longer exist on this channel ever again because YouTube has guidelines in order where this type of speech cannot exist. Don't be surprised if this video doesn't pop up in your subscriptions. Don't be surprised if you don't get notifications for this video. Don't be surprised if this video just magically disappears. We were on a preschool level when it pertained to the Illuminati. We thought the Illuminati consisted of anal sex with men in order to make it to the top. We thought it was, wearing a dress in some type of movie or you know what I'm saying? Preschool level. Donald Trump was able to expose something even bigger. Child sex trafficking, spirit cookings, blood rituals, blood sacrifices, adrenochrome. We were on a low level, but Donald Trump said, oh no, this is what's really going on. The symbol of Donald Trump for me is way more important. I don't get caught up in all the emotional stuff. The racist, he don't like me, he's pro-cop, he's pro-blue lives. I don't give a goddamn about none of that shit, man. And to be honest with you, no man should be worried about that shit, especially no fucking black man. It's sad for me to see black men on my Twitter timeline getting mad at Trump because he's being a man, representing the patriarch. And they're laughing and clowning him. And I'm saying, hey, man, don't laugh and clown him. And I've told you guys thousands of times, man, when they get punished, we get punished. If they kicked Donald Trump, the president of the United States, off of every single social media platform, what do you think they're going to do to us? I remember it was on a low level with Logan Paul and PewDiePie when they were banning their channels for like 2 or 3 days, removing their monetizations for like 2 or 3 days. Meanwhile, for us, our channels are out of here for nothing. For nothing. Y'all better stop laughing. Y'all better stop joking around. You better stop thinking this is play time. Shit is getting real. Shit is getting real. I'm not Democrat, Republican, Independent. I'm none of that shit, man. I'm just me. I'm just Zobi 70. I only understand the symbol. When I look at Donald Trump, I see that symbol of patriotism, patriarchism. A man that, America, all the things that they want you to hate, to demonize. The patriarch, they don't want no men. They don't want you to like America anymore. They don't like Donald Trump because of his free speech. They don't like Donald Trump because he's for his people. The list goes on and on when it pertains to Donald Trump. And every single thing that they did, they demonized it. So what does that mean? What does that mean for you? What does that mean for you? That means anything that pops up that resembles Donald Trump from here on out is the devil. Is the worst thing in the world. If it's a white man, he's a racist. You put the label racist on that man. If it's a black man, coon. If it's a Hispanic man, racist. Automatically discrediting you. Automatically making you the enemy. Who's the friend? Who's your friend? Them? The symbol of Nancy Pelosi? That's your friend? The symbol of Hillary Clinton? That's your friend? The symbol of Barack Obama? That's your friend? Michelle Obama? That is your fucking friend? George Bush? That's your friend? But Donald Trump's the bad guy? Why? Because he was the first racist president ever? In your eyes. I know this is an X-Tendo podcast. We are supposed to be talking about video games, but I have to salute Donald Trump on my channel. Listen, y'all need to hit that like button because I am telling you, they're going to come for me. They're coming for me. Zombie70, hey, what's up? You're going to get me. I'm an influencer. I am. Man, you ain't can influence nobody, man. You garbage, man. I've been a step ahead of the game before the game was even to be stepped on. Is my channel? Another $10. Yahoo! Soup Kitchen, thank you so much, man. I gotta read wisdom. I can only, if you guys leave a message, I read your messages, but I gotta read wisdom because that's my guys. The bullies bully until they're bullied, then they become the victim. That's these snowflakes who really are. You know, you're right. 1000% right. I like wisdom, man. Wisdom's smarter than me. And I don't say crazy things like that. I don't know anybody that's smarter than me, but wisdom's smarter than me. X. wanted me to talk about the attack on the Capitol. An elaborate ruse. These are the things that's going to get you in trouble. You can't call things hoaxes and things of that such, but in my opinion, it's a hoax. It's a game. It's a joke. Hollywood on the grand stage. It's all bull crap. I'm not even going to go out and say that it was Antifa, it was George Soros. I'm saying all these keywords in the YouTube video that you cannot say. So I need you guys to hit that like button. They probably already shut the channel down. There hasn't been a comment in 3 minutes. They probably already got me. Am I still live, guys? Guys, let me know if I'm still live, guys. Let me know if they came and got me. Let me know. I'm not even live. I'm not even live. They got me. They look like actors? Yeah. But the most important thing to me that I want to talk about when it pertains to the attack on the Capitol. A woman got shot. A woman got shot. That was so interesting to me. Hear me out. She got shot. They recorded it. They got it on camera on multiple different angles. They shot her and killed her in cold blood. And I thought that was so interesting. Because, you know, I have these conversations with my circle of people that I consider to be astute enough to have these conversations with. And I would always say if there's one person that's fighting for us, it's the white woman. If there's one person that's fighting for us in the physical, now you can say Donald Trump, you can say Donald Trump, you can say Donald Trump, you know, I don't know anybody else. You can't say Mike Pence, look what happened there. You can't say the Republicans, look what happened there. They left Donald Trump by himself to make it seem like he's a clown, he's a joke. Look at him, he's by himself. He has no friends. He's alone. And we automatically start to go into, right? But if there was one person in the physical that was fighting, it was the white woman. What do I mean by that? I remember when they were first telling mother flippers to put on their mask. The white woman, get this goddamn mask off of me. I'm not going to wear this goddamn mask. I'm not going to, you know, right? And they would have these videos and people were laughing at the white women going how crazy they were for not wearing their mask. Look how crazy they are. Look at these white women in Trader Joe's fighting because she doesn't want to wear her mask. Put on your mask. Put on your mask. Why won't you obey? Why won't you comply? The white woman was the only one that came out and said, fuck these masks. I'm not wearing this fucking mask. Fuck you, mother. You right? The white woman was the first one to curse out the goddamn vaccines. I'm not putting that goddamn needle in my goddamn arm. I'm not putting it in my baby's arm. Right? There's no way in the world, in the hell, I'm putting that in one of my baby's arms. Oh, hell no. The white woman was the only one. Everybody else laughed at her. We need one for the wreckage, brother. The most important thing that I saw that was the most important thing was that the white woman was shot cold blood. And I said, that's interesting. That is very, very interesting. The first person that you decide to shoot and kill is that white woman. And she was the first and only person to fight. Now, what's going to happen? I don't know. Only time will tell. Does it make white women the only fighters kind of subdue themselves and not fight no more? Because they can say, hey, if it can happen to her, it can happen to me. It's like what Bane said in The Dark Knight. We need one for the wreckage, brother. We're going to have to take one of them out in order to get the true message across. They expect one of us there. And they shot that white woman cold-blooded, man. The only fighter. You should have seen that white woman too. She was the first one up in that motherfucker. Get me in this motherfucker. Get me in here. And she was climbing the motherfucking barracks. She was scaling the walls like an Assassin's Creed character. Kicking open doors. Bow! And I said, oh. So that was the most important thing that I saw when it pertained to the Capitol. Not people coming in and Twitter clouting and Instagram clouting and sitting up on the desk. White people coming up, storming the Capitol with no guns? Are you kidding me? White people are the kings and queens of guns? And you mean to tell me not one white person showed up with a rifle? Even the Black Panthers, when they stormed the White House, came with rifles. Man, if this was black people, man, yo. I saw Joe Biden put this on his Twitter. That's why I know this whole race thing is a fucking scam. This whole race shit is a fucking scam and you fell for it. I finally figured out this race shit was a scam when that dirty ass Joe Biden came on and said, hey, if you don't vote for me, then you're not black. And I said, oh my God, we have been scammed for hundreds of years on this whole black shit. We've been doing shit because we were just black. That's what black people are supposed to do. We put ourselves in a monolith. We have put ourselves in a small circle so that society can recognize what black is. And I saw them perform that shit after they shot that white woman. They shot the white woman. Man, if that was a gang of black people, man, oh my God, could you imagine? Oh, are you sure? Or have you already put yourself in a victim mentality, huh? Is your mind frame victimhood, huh? Thinking that you can't stand up and win a fight because, oh, the big bad white man is going to stop me. Really? I saw the Black Panthers do it. They went to, they said that the White House hasn't been stormed by people since 18-something. That's a lot. The Black Panthers did it. Stormed up there with their guns, and guess what? Nobody did nothing. I'm not telling you guys to go storm the Capitol, storm the White House, storm this and storm that, burn this down, burn that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, come on, man. Stop trying to play me. Stop trying to play me. Stop trying to play me. I saw the Black Lives Matter rallies. I didn't see police officers stopping them. I saw police officers helping Black Lives Matter destroy and cause chaos and destruction and anarchy on the streets. The same thing I saw at the Capitol. I can keep going, but I gotta stop because this is a gaming channel. This is a channel where we sit around and we talk about toys and action figures and cartoons all day. That's what the people want to see. Grown-ass men on the internet talking about toys and action figures and cartoons. That's what we want to see. It's the end of the world. And people are sitting around watching virtual YouTubers. Right now, every company is cashing out. Disney, Amazon, every company is cashing out right now. And we're cashing in. Why are they cashing out? In the last 10 years, I have saw nothing but a rush of sell, buy when it pertains to movies, toys, action figures, video games. Everything was sell. Didn't even matter if the product was good. Just sell it. I saw some of the worst movies known to man in the past 10 years. No, so Ant-Man and Wasp was actually a pretty good movie, man. Now, no more Marvel movies. Everybody's cashing out. What's going on? Why are they cashing out? What do they know that we don't know? Is a comet coming? Are they paying for some type of bunker space that we can't get in? Does it cost $1 billion a share to get into these bunkers? Is there going to be a mass great reset coming soon? I don't know. All I know is I'm playing video games, watching cartoons, and watching VTubers. I'm a man in his 30s that's still conducting childlike behavior. I'm not the only one. Now! This is just the beginning. You think it's just the beginning? You think so? I think it's the end. I think it's the end. A lot of people say, oh, it's coming. I think it's here. Oh, this is just the beginning, man. I think it's already here. I think it's already here. Let me brainstorm on that a lot longer and I can give you something better. But I think it's already here. Anyway, the X-Tendo podcast, episode 6! Please, guys, hit the like button, hit the dislike button, hit whatever, because I'm telling you, they're going to ban and tax this channel. They have removed free speech. If they are going to ban the President of the United States from social media, what do you think they're going to do to us? What do you think they're going to do to us? They just put out the new YouTube rules, and you can't talk about shit unless it's whatever they want you to talk about. You can't talk about nothing when it pertains to social media. I think if the society is still here in the next 10 years, I believe they're going to be finding ways to lock your ass up for things you said. Back in the day, you used to get locked up for things you would say. In other countries, in other socialist countries, you can go to jail for the rest of your life. Yo, what the hell? KB24! Kobe. Are you here, Kobe? Is Kobe here in the spirit? Donating to the spirit world? Wow, whoa, holy smokes. That was what a hefty donation? I think Kobe's in the spirit world or something, man. Is Kobe back? Is Kobe back? We can go, I could throw some conspiracy shit on Kobe for y'all, but we won't do that. We won't do that because the conspiracy, I feel like the damage is already done when it pertains to Donald Trump. Donald Trump's job, I feel, the symbol of Donald Trump was to expose. And things have been exposed. A lot of things have been exposed, and I don't think there's ever any way going back. KB24, thank you again, man. Kobe, Holy Spirit, come down. We need you now. The symbol of Donald Trump is something they don't ever want to see here in America. They don't want to ever see another Donald Trump. And if they can stop it right now, Donald Trump is like Killmonger. Donald Trump is like Killmonger. And you can't see it because you're stuck on that race paradigm. You know what I mean? You're stuck on race. You're stuck on black and white and green and purple. You're stuck on division, divide. And I'm cool with that. If you want to be divided, you want to be, that's cool. I kind of believe in that way. Keep your ass divided away from me, please, because you crazy as cat shit. Donald Trump is like Killmonger. Motherfucker came into the White House, came into Wakanda, fucked up some shit, dominated some shit. Killmonger, from what I believe, because I can't think right now, and I'm pretty sure you guys would know better than me. Killmonger, this is all coming to me right now. Killmonger was the first Marvel villain to have no powers. Donald Trump, you'll hear all the time say he was a president that had no credentials of being president. You know what I mean? Killmonger came to Wakanda by himself. By himself. And fucked shit up. Donald Trump went into the White House by himself. As you can see, he's by himself. And exposed these people. Exposed the Barack Obama's what's going on behind the Hollywood scenes. And pointed to all of you and said, this is your king? These are your people? These are the people you put on the pedestal? That's what that this is your king represented. Donald Trump is Killmonger. And at the end of the movie, when they defeated Killmonger by himself, they went back to the streets of Watts or streets of Oakland, and his theory of never creating another Killmonger was building a community center. That's the thing. That's the thing for black people. Hey, let's build them a community center. I saw LeBron James was about to build a community center for Cleveland. That's what they need, a community center where they can play basketball all day, and they can play hockey and play card games and board games and Uno all day. That's what these blacks need. They need something to do. Give them a community center. Donald Trump is Killmonger. Killmonger, man. That you can say what you want about that Black Panther movie, man. And yes, it's a very mediocre movie, but the symbols. When I watch these movies, I always watch the symbols, man, and I go, damn, that's interesting. It was a race of high-tech Africans living in some type of hologram world, hidden from reality, where they had high spaceships, UFOs. They were flying the spaceships in some type of meditative pose. I was like, yo, what the flip? Are they showing this on television, bro? And you're watching it like it's a cartoon, you know? And I'm like, yo, yeah, you know? Thank you so much to KB24. Thank you, X. Thank you, Soup Kitchen. Thank you. Yeah, a community center. Red Skull didn't have powers. Like I said, you know, let's not get too. You know what I'm saying? It's always got to be that one guy. And I'm not saying he's him, but I'm stopping people before they start to go, no, man, no, Jimmy the antelope, he didn't have any powers either, man. Man, this nigga don't know what he talking about. Remember Jimmy the you know, and then we're starting to get things fuffling, you know. Hell Hydra. Today's video is about who's going to win 2021. What console? Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. Who's going to dominate 2021? But before I go there, I want to talk about something that's near and dear to me in video games. Now, I'm about to bore a lot of people because I'm going to talk about video games. Monster Hunter Rise demo had dropped. The Monster Hunter Rise demo had dropped, and my God, that is the greatest demo. That is the greatest Monster Hunter demo I have ever played in my entire life. I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning last morning, whatever you want to say. I was up playing Monster Hunter with some of my comrades off of the flipping internet. This Monster Hunter Rise is simply amazing. Simply amazing. And it's only the demo. It is only the flipping demo right now. Over the years, whenever Monster Hunter would drop a demo, it was always the worst thing in the world. It was terrible. People really didn't understand Monster Hunter because they would play the demo and they would go, man, this is garbage. I'm not buying this crap. Monster Hunter World took off. But I remember over the years, people would play the Monster Hunter demo and the demos were always trash. They were always garbage. I never wanted to go play the demos. Why? Because Monster Hunter is bigger. It's in my top 10 greatest video games of all time, the Monster Hunter franchise. Monster Hunter is bigger than just combat. You know what I mean? There's more parts when it comes to Monster Hunter than just the combat system. So when you're playing Monster Hunter, oh my God. Like I said, guys, I need you guys more than ever because they're coming for me. I'm an influencer. Oh, it's my guy, Rake. What's going on? It's not much, but out this tour is your Series X. I'm loving mine, by the way. I finished Phoenix Rising today. It's excellent. You should check it out. Yeah, I'm going to pick up Phoenix Rising. I have a strict ban on Ubisoft games. I don't buy them, but I will play Phoenix Rising if they add it to Game Pass for free, and or if the game is going to be on sale. It's already on sale right now for $29. But I'm feeling I can wait until like next year or so, or later on in the year, and I could pick it up for an extremely cheap price. But Phoenix Rising is definitely on my list of games that I really want to try out because I want to see if they got Breath of the Wild right. You know what I mean? Breath of the Wild is my favorite video game of all time, right next to Xenogears. And what Breath of the Wild does, what no other open world does, is simple. I think it's the greatest open world game of all time. I think it's the greatest video game of all time. I love Zelda Breath of the Wild. I love it. I love it. And it just does open world games right. It does it right. It does everything right. And for open world games, you have to keep the player invested in each step. In each step you take in this open world game, you have to keep them occupied. And that was one of the reasons that one of my main gripes when it pertains to open world games is that I'd just be on a fucking horse and I'd be like, and nothing's happening. From time to time, there'll be some random NPC or a jaguar that jump out and starts slashing at me and things of that such. But I just felt like with Zelda Breath of the Wild, there was always something. Okay, there's a clunk, 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 clunk. My thing's going up. There's a cave over there. Let me go over there. Oh, look, that's over there. Oh, look, I'm about to fight this. Oh, look, I can cook this. Oh, look, let me grab this and cook. And you know, it was, oh, look, there's a batch of horses over there. Let me jump at those horses. Like, it was always something to do. Even till this day, you go on Twitter, you go on YouTube, there's these little videos explaining things that you can do in Zelda Breath of the Wild, and it was just like, there was never a downtime in Zelda Breath of the Wild. And another important thing is weapon breaking. Weapon breaking. Because a lot of people want to remove the weapon breaking system when it pertains to Zelda Breath of the Wild. I know I'm going on a side tangent, but I love to talk video games. A lot of people want to remove that feature. Oh my God! And I go, we need that feature because it adds to the exploration. If you break all your weapons, guess what? I have to go find another one. I have to explore. I have to go out there and explore to find more. Except for just going, okay, I got it now. Okay, I'm stuck with this weapon the whole game now. Okay, I don't need anything else now. I don't need to experiment with new weapons. I don't need to try out new weapons. I just got this, and I can beat the whole game with just one weapon and go. Was that the Breath of the Wild? Okay, I got this weapon. Boom, boom. All right, cool. That broke. Oh, look, this is better. Oh, wow, look at this weapon right here. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? I believe the weapon deterioration feature is extremely important. And if they remove that in Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be... Zelda Breath of the Wild, listen, I love Zelda Breath of the Wild, but listen, you guys know that I am not loyal. I don't have a tribalistic mentality. I will turn on you motherfuckers so motherfucking fast. And if they do anything that I feel is wrong in Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, I swear to Bob, I will go off on that game. I swear I will go off. That is a promise. I will not sit here and go, just because it has the names of the Breath of the Wild, it has things I can recognize, and it has characters, I'm not going to say, oh my God, this is the great. I will not bullshit you like that. I swear, that's always been my channel. People for years have always been mad at me because they go, why won't you just shut up and obey? Why won't you just shut up and comply? And I go, no, I can't do that, because when I do that, I'm going along with the destruction of gaming, when gaming should be 10 times better than what it is right now. And Zelda Breath of the Wild, as a symbol in 2017, for me, represented the savior of gaming. The savior of gaming. But yes, my main reason for playing the Phoenix Rising game, I want to see if they do Zelda Breath of the Wild right. I saw Genshin Impact. Everything wrong. Everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. And everybody was going, you know what? This is better than Zelda Breath of... And I go, oh, no, honey, no. No. Everything about Genshin Impact is wrong. I don't give a flip what it looks like. I don't give a fuck what it tastes like, what it feels like. Everything is wrong. Oh, isn't that cute? But it's wrong! Remember that? What's that from? That might be going too far back for y'all. But Phoenix Rising has a lot of things I like. It has the Greek mythology. It has a nice looking world designs. It has a lot of things going on for it that I saw that I go, yeah, I can get behind this. Back to Monster Hunter. But thank you so much, Rack, for the donation, brother. Monster Hunter Rise. To go back to the demo, like I said, you couldn't play Monster Hunter games because Monster Hunter, at its core, is bigger than just the combat. Because if you play the Monster Hunter for its combat, it's kind of like, difficult. Back in the day, you had to line up that attack. If you were not lined up correctly, you missed. Nowadays, you can swing. The combat is very fast-paced. It's very action-packed now for a Monster Hunter game. But still, there's still restrictions there that I can feel where I go, I got to make sure that this is right. I got to make sure that I'm swinging this right. Because you can't just swing your thing willy-nilly because your character is not going to magnetize the monster. You have to make sure that you're on point with each attack. And that's one of the things I love the most about when it pertains to Monster Hunter, man. Not only that, the difficulty. I had a serious problem when it pertained to Monster Hunter World. When I first played the original vanilla version of Monster Hunter World, I hated it because it was so flipping arcadey. Like I was sliding, jumping, twirling with the hammer, and I was just like, yo, I can do anything in this bad boy. Now, I love Monster Hunter World now because they added the Iceborne DLC. And in the Iceborne DLC, they started adding things that I can recognize, like monsters I can recognize. Because with the monsters that they added originally, I was like, these ugly ass monsters. The armor sets were trash. The monsters were trash. I said, oh, hell no. But when we went to Iceborne, I started to see the Tigrexes, and I started to see the Golden Rathaloses, and I started seeing this. I started seeing Zenogre. I was like, oh, it's going down. Not only that, Master Mode made the game 1 billion times harder. 1 billion times harder. So, okay, you can jump off some shit, slide, do your willy-nilly thing, but, man, the monster be like, boom, bam, boom, boom, and then ground and pound you. You know what I'm saying? It was incredible. I love Monster Hunter World. And with this game, with Monster Hunter Rise, what they did was put everything that I enjoyed about Monster Hunter World. Not only that, I felt like they added restrictions and took away things that I did not like about Monster Hunter World. One of my main gripes with Monster Hunter World was that first map. I was lost. I was always lost. I was like, what the hell is going on? There was different levels to the shit. And I was just like, where am I? Where are my coordinates? The bugs were telling me where to go, but I was getting lost. With the Monster Hunter Rise, lands are more flat now. You can go up and things of that such, which is cool. But things are still on a basic flat level. And I go, okay, that's good. There was a feature that they added in Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and that's the grappling hook. And you can spam that shit. Get to the side of the monster and then start beating on the side of its head. You know what I mean? With this, now you got these little flies. And you can't just spam them willy-nilly, because if you do, you only have like 2 of them. You can grab an extra one and get like 3. Then you can use it, boom, boom, and it doesn't make you attached to the side of the head. You can throw the flies up, it'll pull you up in air, then you can come down with the hammer. Bow! That shit is fucking dope! Though that fly feature, amazing. I love it. My partners. You get the dog now, you get the palico, you get a dog, jump on the dog, boom, and you're here, you're going. Takes you right to where you want to go. You can run with him, you can drift with him, and then after you drift, it shoots you out like some type of Mario Kart game. Yo, this is the first Monster Hunter game that I've ever played in my entire life where it was a demo and I was having so much fun, and it wasn't even its core mechanics. It was just combat. And I feel like they got the combat right with this bad boy. The difficulty is amazing. At first I went in there and I fought the first little lizard looking, what you call it, jaggy looking thing, and I beat its ass real easy. And I was like, oh my God, this is easy. What is this garbage? And then I started to team up with buddies. We had a party full of 4 Negroes up in there, chilling, you know what I mean? All of a sudden you fight that same jaggy? That mother flipper's 10 times harder. More health. He's kicking your ass. He's stomping on you. He's digging your insides out with his claws. Last night we were up to 4 o'clock in the morning because what we wanted to do was that they had this quest where you can fight this bubble dragon, Chinese, ancient Japanese dragon, right? He shoots bubbles really, really freaking hard. He was hard back in Generations, right? So what they did is they would give you the map, these big maps in Monster Hunter Rise. And in these maps, there were other monsters. So you would go in and the main quest was the main kahuna, the bubble demon. But we wanted to go fight the Jaggy, and we wanted to go fight the Rathian first. So that's what we did. Fought the Jaggy, boom, 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 took him down. We fought, and then that was easy for what it was. More difficult than playing the game by myself. But when you put teammates together, it raises and boosts up the difficulty, right? We went to go fight that Rathian. That was the hardest Rathian I've ever fought in my entire life. I've never fought anything that hard. I was like, since when has a Rathian been this freaking hard? He was doing the twirl. He was doing the tail twirl. He was kicking our asses. He was flying us and throwing us and slamming us into things. Killed that bad boy. Then we went to go fight the last dragon. He kicked our asses, all 3, boom, all of our 3 strikes. And I pride myself on not dying when it comes to Monster Hunter. I consider myself a great teammate. I died 3 times yesterday, man. 3 freaking times. Puts a goddamn bug in my ass. Outstanding, outstanding. Monster Hunter Rise is outstanding. It does everything right. Even the new features with the flies, and even I prefer to jump on the thing. What I like to do, I don't know if that's there because I didn't see it, but what I like to do is jump on the thing and then stab them and then weaken them and then knock them down. You know what I'm saying? But now they got this new feature where you can knock them over, or another monster will knock them over, then you can jump on them and then put your wires on and you can ride the demon like some type of, you know what I'm saying? Boom. And then you're on the demon and then you can control them. You can make them swing at the other monsters, or you can have the demon run straight into the wall. I kind of like the feature better in Monster Hunter World, but this feature is fine. Because in Monster Hunter World, I would grapple onto them, boom. Then I would poof, knock them over. Then I would slam them right into the wall, bow. And then we're on them like, bow. Yo, another thing, chaos all over the screen. You got 4 players, and then you got 4 players with their partners with them. So if you got 4 players and 4 dogs, we're just on the monster, and this is chaos everywhere. The dogs are coming in and biting, and I'm in there like, bow, 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 and then this dude's over here shooting, and I mean like, yo, this shit is chaos, bro. Locked at 30 frames per second. It's a Nintendo Switch. It's a good looking game. It's an amazing looking game for the Nintendo Switch. I tried it on the TV and I also tried it on the handheld. It looks amazing. No frame rate drops. Amazing. Pure chaos on screen. This game, ladies and gentlemen, is going to dominate 2021. If Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 doesn't come out. This game? I'm excited. And like I said, that isn't even the core game. The core game is what? Going in, hunting the monster, getting its parts, coming back, creating new parts, creating new weapons, creating new armor sets, going back out, hunting a harder monster, reaching another, climbing the ranks, unlocking bigger, stronger, meaner monsters. And the thing about this, compared to World, is that World was based on the realm of realism. I'm trying to keep it real. Fuck that. I'm not trying to keep it real when I'm playing these video games. Hey man, I like Ghost of Tsushima, man, because it's a real game, man. I feel like I'm a real ninja, man. No, fuck out of here. When you're playing Monster Hunter Rise, you're going to be playing some of the most wackiest, wildest looking demons. You're going to have some of the most craziest looking armor sets. I despise every single armor set on Monster Hunter World. I have no favorite armor sets when it pertains to World. But you're going to be having so many demons, so many monsters, because it's going to be a game that it's not really focused too much on the realism. You're going to have monsters from all Monster Hunter past. You're going to have all types of wacky armor sets. Hours upon hours of gameplay. Hours upon hours of gameplay. Hours upon hours of gameplay. I'm excited. I'm excited. It's 2021. Wallet shall cry and bleed. I got me a second job. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. If I didn't say I was going to get it, I got it. Yes, I did. I got me a second job at Planned Parenthood. I got me a second job at Planned Parenthood, man. Hey, listen, I need the money. I need the money, man. Come on, man. I can't have an Xbox Series X. I can't have a Nintendo Switch. I can't have the smorgasbord of games, and I can't do it with just one job. I got bills. I got family that, somebody needs to pay that damn Netflix bill. That's me. I pay all the streaming bills. Hulu, Disney, ESPN, Netflix, HBO Max. Who's paying for all that? That's me. And it's all for them. I don't even watch that shit. They can have it. Give a goddamn about that streaming shit. I buy DVDs still. 2 gaming pickups here. This is a side tangent, but I picked these 2 up here. 2 new game pickups I got. Yippee-yay, yippee-yay. Yippee-yay, yippee-yo. I got a job at Planned Parenthood, man. I'm going to be up in that bad boy, and I'm going to be yanking them. I'm going to be yanking babies left and right. Getting that fat check at the end of the week. See, y'all going to get mad at me. Some guy got mad at me because I said, I don't know if he was mad at me, but he was like, man, are you serious, man? You got a job at Planned Parenthood? I put it on Twitter. I said I got a job at Planned Parenthood. He's like, not all money is good money, man. And it's like, whatever. I'm joking around. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a job at Planned Parenthood. But the thing is, what's funny to me is that he was coming at me. You know what I mean? He was coming at me about the whole me working at Planned Parenthood. He was coming at me, even if it was a joke. How could you joke about that? He didn't say that, but I'm just saying he could have said that if I kept, you know what I mean, going on. He was trying to say that. He was telling me that not all money is good money. And I'm like, why are you mad at me? get mad at her. I'm not forcing the women to come to Planned Parenthood. The man doesn't tell the woman what to do with her body. She told you, her body, her choice. Nobody ever wants to dictate directions towards the female when she goes into the Planned Parenthoods and have people yanking shit out of her fucking womb. Nobody says nothing to her. But I'm the bad guy because I work at Planned Parenthood. Isn't that crazy? In my opinion, that's crazy. Get mad at her. Y'all should be outside of Planned Parenthood marching saying, take your womb back. Don't come in here. You know, y'all should be down there marching, telling these women not to go up in there. All races of women going down there, yanking out babies. Yanking them, yanking them, yanking them, yanking them, yanking them. Causing all types of problems upside the womb. They're taking those baby wombs, they're taking those babies and using it for adrenochrome and stem cells and all types of wild shit. Who's going to win 2021? Nintendo, Microsoft, PlayStation. This is my opinion. You guys can participate who you guys believe will win 2021. It's just my opinion. Usually my opinion has been spot on, and I want to say my opinion has been spot on for how long have I been on YouTube? 10 years? I can't really remember a time where I was ever wrong on this channel. But anyway, let me do a recap for you guys. Let me do a recap. Listen.
Nobody should be under the illusion that the PS5 is a top-tier gaming machine, because that's just not true. It's an affordable living room box. It's equivalent in gaming performance to a mid to high-end gaming PC from about 5 years ago. That's where this...
Nintendo Switch. What do we have with the Nintendo Switch? What do we know? We know games. We know games are coming. Monster Hunter Rise, March. February, Bravery Default 2. January, The Sky of 6. Adelaide Riza 2. What else? We know Shin Megami Tensei 5 is coming. We don't know what's going on with Breath of the Wild 2, but we know it's coming. If it comes 2021, cool. If not, cool. Bayonetta 3. Rumblings of that is circling around the internet. We know when it pertains to the Nintendo Switch, it's the hottest, fastest selling console ever made. It's still selling like the wazoo. It was able to defeat PlayStation and Xbox combined in the month of what was that, December? No, November. I think it was the holiday season, the Black Friday season, which was the most important season of them all. Now, for me, winning, you know, for Sony fanboys, there's going to be a line. And they're not going to cross that line unless the rules change. And the rules for Sony fanboys change overnight, even though I feel like Microsoft and Nintendo fans keep the same rules. And whenever they change, the Sony fanboys change the rules overnight, then we go, hey, that's hypocritical, because when that happened over here, you didn't care. You guys claim it was all about games. And for you, it was the reason the PlayStation was superior than the Xbox, it was because you had Spider-Man's Miles Morales DLC and Demon Souls and Bug Snatch and the Broken Council. And we go, well, if it's really about games, then look at the Nintendo Switch. If it's really about games, then look at the Xbox in 2021. So for me, dominating 2021, it's just not console sales. I'm telling you, console sales don't mean anything anymore. And guess what? They haven't meant anything in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're going to keep it real, Nintendo has been destroying Sony. And I'm not talking about with the Nintendo Switch. It goes all the way back to the DS, to the Wii, to the 3DS. The Wii U, not so much. Switch, dominating. The 3DS was out when the PlayStation 4 was out. When the PlayStation 4 was doing the big numbers. When the PlayStation 4 was the biggest, fastest selling console sold. And the 3DS was outdoing the PlayStation 4 at that time. Still outdoing it. The Nintendo Switch came out and the PlayStation hasn't sold a console since. Hasn't sold a console since. It's been sitting at that same number, 90 million, since forever. Then it passed 100 million over the quarantine. So for me, dominating 2021, you can say the console sales, but still, you're not going to pass Nintendo Switch. You're not going to pass Nintendo Switch when it comes to console sales, because we saw it with the launch of the PlayStation 5. We saw it with the launch of the PlayStation 5. Still was not able to go anywhere close to the heels of the Nintendo Switch. So console sales mean nothing. Listen, Sony, you could be on top of Piss Creek. With a paddle this deep, you're still going to sink. You're a disgrace. Yeah, they call me Rabbit. This is a turtle race. Listen. Game sales matter too. I know you guys say Black Lives Matter, but listen, game sales matter, in my opinion. I don't understand why game sales never become part of the debate, become part of the narrative. Why not? Because PlayStation games do not sell. That's why the rules and the stipulations are always a little foggy. Now, if PlayStation games sold, then the rules would be different. For them. But for me, it's always been those game sales. Always been those game sales. 100 million PlayStation consoles sold, and yet they're still broke. Now, on the Nintendo Switch, fastest selling console of 2021, already coming into 2021 and outselling all the consoles combined. Not only that, you're going to be having a massacre of games dropping on that bad boy. Some of the games that never... What I like about the Nintendo Switch is not just Zelda Breath of the Wild that changed gaming for the better, but it's also helping games come to life that I felt like deserved. Now, I don't care about... I'm not one of these weirdos that sit on Twitter and go, hey, you're not playing this game and that's not good. You should be playing this game. Hey, look at me. Look how much better I am because I'm playing this game. Look at me. I'm a big weirdo. Even though I'm not really playing the game. I'm just playing the first 2 hours of the game, taking a couple of photos, posting it to Twitter like some type of weirdo, and then all of a sudden you don't see me playing this game anymore. I'm not that guy. Hey, look at me. I'm playing a rare, obscure game, and I'm so much better than you. Look, that's not me. I just play rare and obscure games because I love them. When you guys see me love a game, you guys see me love a game. I am playing Yokai Watch. I'm not playing Yokai Watch to be like I'm better and more superior than you. I'm a freaking weirdo. I'm planning on marrying a hologram in the next 10 years. In the next 10 years, if I can't find me a good woman, I'm going to marry a hologram. A robot. I'm going to be like that weirdo in Damien X Machina, dancing with the robots. The robots might kill me because I'm insane. I'm going to be like the dude from Blade Runner 2049, marrying a hologram, man, because I'm telling you, it's hard to find a good woman, man. And any good woman, they're going to shoot. Y'all think I'm joking around. I swear I'm going to marry a VTuber. I'm going to marry a hologram, man. Some type of sex doll. And at first, you guys are going to clown me. Mm-hmm. Yo, you know, the same dudes that are jerking off to cartoon porn, they're going to these obscure sites, searching up their favorite cartoon character, and then pulling their cocks out and jerking off to it, right? These guys are gonna clown me because I married a VTuber, you know? No, man, no, it's different, man. It's different. It's different, dude. I have sex with women. No, I have sex with men, but relationships with women. I got news for you. That means you're gay. Yeah, for them it's different, right? Yeah, I'm just getting my nut off, baby. Ain't no big deal to me, homie. Fuck all that, man. I'm gonna have me a hologram. I'm gonna have me a fucking robot doll. Y'all gonna clown me, and the first people that are gonna clown me are black men. Black men are gonna be the first ones to clown me. Man, you ain't tough enough, man. Man, you a coward, man. The black woman's a little too strong for you, huh? The black woman's too strong for you, brother. You gotta go out and get a robot, brother. You know what I'm saying? The first people that are gonna get me are the black men. The gatekeepers for black women, huh? The simps, the biggest simps I've ever saw in my entire life. Sitting around here calling these dusty, dirty queens. You's a queen. You's a queen. Listen, man, you the creator of the earth. You're the mother nature. You're this. You're that, right? They're going to be clowning me. Yeah, y'all going to be clowning me. The first person to clown me is going to be the black man. But guess what? You're going to see one of them holograms or one of them sex robots coming out of the kitchen with a plate of food. Bzzz, here you go, master. Your food is ready. All of a sudden, they're going to be like, hey, hold on, wait a minute. That thing can cook? That's when I get the black man on my side. When one of them little holograms come out of the kitchen with a plate of cookies, bzz, your cookies are ready. I made them extra crunchy this time. Then boy, they're going to be like, hey, wait a minute, that thing can cook? I got to get me one of them dolls, man. I got to get me one of them sex dolls, man. Rewind. I don't play these little obscure, weird games to make myself seem like I'm some type of big shot. Because years ago, when I was telling y'all about the Monster Hunters, when I was telling you about the Persona series, I was telling you about Shigami Tensei, I was telling you about all the games that are Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, Story, all these games that have been dropping on the Switch, and they're getting their just due, finally. Finally, they're getting their just due. Animal Crossing is a household name now. Monster Hunter is a household name. Shin Megami Tensei is known by gamers all over the world. The Persona series is on the map now. And these are all, if you go back to Zombie 7, you go back and watch my videos, I was telling y'all about these games. Dragon Quest is getting its just due now. All of these games, what I love about the Nintendo Switch is bringing light to all these games. Pikmin is selling. This is the fastest, highest selling Pikmin game of all time. Even though I never played Pikmin before, I'm just telling you how a lot of games that are dropping on the Nintendo Switch are finally getting the light of day. I feel like a lot of these games are going to be selling extremely well. Disgaea 6 is going to be coming soon. Adleriza is doing extremely well. Monster Hunter Rise, that's going to take off. Story of Seasons, all these games are going to get their just due when it pertains to the Nintendo Switch, and that's one of the main reasons why I love that console so much. Now, Nintendo Switch, what do we know? Games. Not only that, there are also some rumors and rumblings that I do not believe will happen in 2021, but if it does, game over. Game over, game over. They were talking about that there was a newer model of the new Nintendo Switch. They're claiming it's the new Nintendo Switch Pro, Nintendo Switch 4K. If that happens, PlayStation is done. You know what? I don't even want to go. It's not PlayStation's turn. It's not PlayStation's turn to be talking about PlayStation. But I'm telling you, if that happens, It's a wrap. It's over. It's over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's over. Forget about it. It's already over now. It's already over now. I'm going to prove it when we get to the PlayStation section. It's over. It's not fair. It's just not fair. It's just not going to be fair. It won't be fair. If the Nintendo Switch Pro comes out in 2021, it is not fair. It is not fair. It is not flipping fair. It is over for Sony. They might as well pack it up. They might as well go to Chapter 7. They might as well close business because it's over. Xbox Series X, what do we got to look forward to? The most powerful console of all time. The most powerful console of all time. It got all the bells and whistles. It's got something that I really look forward to diving into, and that is the access of playing my backwards compatibility backlog. I cannot wait to do. Hey, the Sony fanboys. I know this isn't Sony's time, but a lot of Sony fanboys are playing a lot of old PlayStation 4 games. What's up with that? I am looking at a lot of PlayStation 4 timelines right now. PlayStation guys, they're playing a lot of PlayStation 4 games. I thought they didn't like old games. I thought they didn't want to go back. I thought they wanted to go move forward. I thought looking back was gay. I thought, you know what I mean? And they're going back and they're playing all the old games, ain't they? It's interesting. Very interesting. Xbox Series X, what do you have? Most powerful console on the market, hands down. No problems and a flawless launch. Every problem that you saw with the Xbox Series X, there was just a bunch of elaborate hoaxes. There were people throwing things inside of the engine. There were people smoking inside of the thing. There were people just, kicking on it, stomping on it, and then plugging it back up and wondering why it doesn't work. And just a lot of, just trolls and things of that sort. People taking PlayStation footage and saying that it was Xbox. An outstanding launch. The only thing that I say on the negative side when it pertains to the console is that I don't have one. That's the only thing I consider to be negative about that console. I want one now. I want it now. What else do you have to look forward to? A smorgasbord of games. A smorgasbord of games are going to be dropping in 2021. A lot more games will be dropping in 2021 than it will be on the PlayStation side. I don't think it's going to be as much as Nintendo, but there's going to be a lot of hot games. And not only that, I believe the hottest game of the year of all the consoles, Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite. There's certain games I'll play. I don't, when games launch, sometimes I'll buy them, but I won't play them. Sometimes I'll just go, okay, this is something that I will play later. Because, I don't really have a time schedule. I'm not one of these weirdos that gotta jump on it, the new stuff, and play everything new, and then new. No. Right now I'm playing Tales of Vesperia. And I won't be moving on to the next game until I beat Tales of Vesperia. Awesome game. Incredible game. Outstanding game. I love Tales of Vesperia. And you're like, what? A Tales of? Yo, this is the greatest Tales of game I've ever played in my entire life. I hate the Tales of series, but I love Tales of Vesperia. It is so good! But there are certain games that I have to play on day one. And Monster Hunter Rise is that one game that I will be playing on day one. I will stop everything for Monster Hunter Rise. And the second game, where I will stop everything and I will play, and that will be Halo Infinite. That is the game of 2021. That is the game of 2021. I don't give a goddamn how these articles are trying to twist the narrative and say this person left and that person left and this person got sick and left and that. I don't give a goddamn. I don't even know who these people are leaving. They're coming from IGN, so it probably was just the custodian that was working in the building at 343 Studios. Oh, the custodian has left 343 Studios. He said the place was just too messy, too dirty, too toxic. He had to leave. I'm like, damn, who gives a fuck if the custodian left? And that same custodian will leave and go create a YouTube channel and talk about he used to work at 343 Studios and I got all the inside information. Whenever I see these little profiles of nigger nerds and weirdos and trailer trash talking about that they were gaming insiders and they were developing games, I always say they were custodians. They didn't work on shit. I had some black people tell me they were working at Nintendo. I was like, get the fuck out of here. You're one of the crunchiest, weirdest looking black people I ever saw in my life. There's no way in hell Nintendo hired you for your insight and intellect. But anyway, that's the game. That is the game that is going to shut some shit down in 2021, man. The world's going to stop for Master Chief and Halo Infinite. I am telling you, it is going to be incredible. You're going to have people lining up. They're going to have some type of a Halo Infinite launch event. Lines are going to be around the corner. You know, people are going to be social distancing in line in the whatever it launches in the cold. Halo Infinite is going to dominate 2021. We're going to be all of us is going to be on our Xbox. People are going to be buying Xbox Series X's just to play Halo Infinite, right? Nobody bought a PlayStation 5 to play Spider-Man Miles Morales. Nobody played the PlayStation 5 to play Demon's Souls. People are going to stop what they're doing and they're going to be getting Xbox Series X's, Xbox Series X's, and we are going to be on Halo. It is going to be like a second holiday. It's going to be like a Halo holiday. We're going to be on the headsets. We're going to be, we're going to be shooting things. We're going to be in the multiplayer. I hope they add that Battle Royale mode like in Fortnite. I hope that's true. They said it wasn't, but I would love a Battle Royale mode in Halo. I'll be on that motherfucker every night. Bow, 1 versus 100. Yatatata. Ka-ka-ka-ka. Ah! Halo Infinite's gonna shut shit down. Shut it down. That's if Zelda Breath of the Wild doesn't drop. But even still, even if Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 drop, I still think that the mass, I think the what you call that? I think it's just gonna have, Halo's just gonna have a bigger impact. I'm sorry. Zelda's going to drop, it's going to be big, it's going to be huge, but you're not going to be seeing people camping outside for the new Zelda Breath of the Wild. You'll see people waking up normally to go by. There are going to be people with long lines. You're going to have Phil Spencer out there. You're going to have Jake, Logan, whatever his name is, out there talking, interviewing people, interviewing weirdos. Man, I love Halo, man. Halo. You know what I'm saying? You might even catch me in that motherfucker. Yo, what do you think? Oh my God, I love Halo, man. Halo Infinite's going to go down, baby. It's going to go down, motherfucker. I can't. Not only that, I believe whenever we have another Xbox, I don't know if they're going to do E3 ever again, but if they do, I believe whatever they show at E3 is going to be outstanding. If it could be Forza Horizon 5, something is going to knock our socks off. And I hope it is for Forza Horizon 5, and I hope it's in Japan. I want to be fucking racing in Japan. You know, I want to be racing in Japan. Not only that, you got, like I said, the smorgasbord of games. I know what I'm going to be playing when I get my Xbox Series S is my backlog. I'm going to be playing Halo Infinite, and hopefully we get Forza Horizon 5. And hopefully, well, I know for a fact, but this game I am so excited for, and I know people think I'm trolling, but I'm so serious. Flight Simulator. Even it out, even it out, even it out, even it out, even it out. Pull up, mother sucker. Pull up, mother sucker. Okay. Even it out, even it out. I don't even know where I'm going to go. I'm just going to be in the air. They showed some type of footage with Flight Simulator, and I didn't even know which was which. Usually they'll show you some footage with Xbox and PlayStation side by side, right? And you'd be like, oh, I know what the Xbox version. Xbox is the most powerful console on the market. That's the Xbox section over there. Bow, and it's Xbox. You know. You know what I'm saying? You start looking at the little frame rate meter going up and down. You go, okay, that's the PlayStation. You know that. You start seeing little screen tears and glitches and consoles just shutting down. That's the PlayStation section right there. I know that. That's a piece of junk right there. That's the console that was the equivalent of a 5-year-old medium. What do you say? What do you say?
This thing is. Nobody should be under the illusion that the PS5 is a top-tier gaming machine, because that's just not true. It's an affordable living room box. It's equivalent in gaming performance to a mid to high-end gaming PC from about 5 years ago. That's where this thing is.
You've been duped. You've been conned. I told you. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. A lot of people go, man, I hate to say it, man, but I told you so. I'm not that guy. I don't hate to say it. I love saying, I told you so. Yeah, they did a side-by-side, right? Of Flight Simulator. Peep this shit, right? It's not Xbox versus PlayStation, right? They did a side-by-side of Flight Simulator in the real world. I was like, yo. I couldn't tell. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't know which side was the real world. And the shit that was crazy when motherfucker said, okay, that's the Xbox and that's the real world. The Xbox version looked better than the real world. The Xbox version looked better than the real world. I was like, yo. All I'm going to say is don't expect PS6. Yo, wisdom. I was going to say that. I was going to say, I always read Wisdom's comments. I was going to say that expect the PlayStation 6. I was going to say expect them to rush to the PlayStation 6. Fast. Because the PlayStation 5, it's a dumpster fire. It's the equivalent to a home console of that was a medium to high grade PC from 5 years ago. This thing isn't even ready, man. This thing is already outdated. No wonder it's able to play Assassin's Creed and all these games that are last gen games at that time, not anymore. Better than the Xbox Series X. Because it's a last gen console. It's not even a last gen console. The Switch didn't even come out 5 years ago. The PlayStation 5 is a goddamn scam. I tried to tell you, man. I'm telling you, when I say niggas, I don't mean black people. But you can still shit on a stick to niggas, and they will run out and buy it because it's the hot new shit. It's the hot new shit. That's all the PlayStation 5 is. It's the new shit. And niggas is going to run out there and buy it. When I say niggas, I do not just mean black people. I'm just talking about ignorant people, idiotic people, insane people. That's not me. I've never been the type of dude to sit down and go rush to go buy the new hot shit. I sit back, I observe, I do the calculations, you know what I mean? I do the scientific tests. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'm going, Xbox Series X is where it's at. The PlayStation 5 is nothing more than I said this 1,000 times and I'll say it 1,000 times again. PlayStation 5 is nothing more than some type of optimized, PlayStation 4 optimized machine. That's all it is. It's optimizing your game, your PlayStation 4 games. That's it. That's the reason why you can play all the PlayStation 5 exclusives on the PlayStation 4. The only thing is they'll be charging you $90 to $70 to $80 just for the main game. Just to play optimized games. Meanwhile, Microsoft will be doing it for free. Microsoft, what did we have to look forward to? Game Pass. Oh, that Game Pass is a monster, man. With certain companies that will be charging $70 to $80, $90 per game. With Game Pass, you're going to be able to play those same said games for free. Game Pass is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my entire life because I don't necessarily do the digital thing. I'm not a digital person. I have to have that physical medium because I want to own my games. I want to own my games. But when it comes to Game Pass, you're spending, I'm telling you, your subscription is cheaper than a Crunchyroll subscription. And I'm not bullshitting you. Crunchyroll is overcharging nerds to watch some of the most shittiest cartoons I've ever seen in my entire life. Meanwhile, you can get access to hundreds of games on your Game Pass cheaper than Crunchyroll. You could drop down $100 easy. Wow, man, $100 ain't nothing in 2021, man. Take your stimulus check, bow, you could throw that down. You can get access to free games for a year for like $100, bro. You can find $100 in your damn couch cushions. Access to free games. I don't see how you're losing. I don't see how you're losing when you're paying for Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is garbage and Sony paid $1 billion for it. Everything is fine. Right now, or coming up, all the Yakuza games will be on there, and I want to take my Yakuza experience over there. I'm taking my Yakuza experience over there. I usually buy all the Yakuza games with the PlayStation and things of that such, but I want to go ahead and get the. I think achievements are way better than the trophies. I want to get those achievements on the Yakuza games. I'm not gonna say on 100% them or anything like that. That's weirdo shit. But I want to run through all the stories and run through the enthralling stories and play Yakuza 7. I want to start from 0, go to 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll go all the way up, man. For free. 7. Kiwami 2, Kiwami 1. Oh, it's gonna be great, man. That's gonna be a nice fun little project for me to do. Not only that, Square Enix came out and said, hey, 2021, all the Final Fantasy games are coming. And I believe, this is what I believe. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be right or wrong, but I'm just saying this is what I believe. I believe that they're going to be taking the Final Fantasy VII Remake and they're going to put that on Game Pass for free. Quote me on this. Quote me on this. When Final Fantasy Remake is finally able to be expanded, I guess they have some type of paid, yearly thing going on over there with Final Fantasy where, over there it'll be on the junk station 4 where it flopped and nobody's buying it, nobody's playing it. I believe when it comes to Final Fantasy VII Remake Episode 1, I think you're going to be able to play that game for free over there on Game Pass. I think Square Enix is going to do that solid for them. I guess it would also depend on if anybody played Dragon Quest because they gave you Dragon Quest for free. Did anybody download it? Did anybody play it? I know I'm going to buy the physical version when it comes out. But I think we're gonna get. I think the Xbox is gonna get that for free, and it's gonna be getting all the Final Fantasy games, all of them. Watch, it's gonna be some type of digital event. They're gonna show you, hey, check it out, guys. And we already knew that the Final Fantasy games were already coming. We thought it was gonna come in 2020. But they're going to be like, yo, 2021, check it out, guys, all the Final Fantasy games. But wait, there's more. And then, boom, they're going to show this cloud running. And they're going to show these feminist areas. And they're going to show Tifa, who's really... Y'all can have that. I'm going to play it for streaming and trolling and attacking and breaking down purposes. But I hate that flipping remake. I hate it. I hate it. You guys will love it. Oh, yo, we got it for free. I get it. So you got Game Pass. You got a smorgasbord of hot games. And then you also got E3 or whatever the next Microsoft event would. And I think they're going to drop some bangers for 2021. And I think there's a whole lot to look forward to on the Xbox Series X for 2021. I can't lie. I can't lie. There's a lot to look forward to. And we'll end the video with this. PlayStation. What to look forward to? Hold on, guys. Wilson Sparks. But I also can't wait to hear on these Japanese studios Microsoft is investing in. That's another thing to look forward to. Thank you, Wisdom. That is another thing to look forward to. Is what bombshell are we going to get from Microsoft when it pertains to the Japanese acquirements? Cross our fingers, cross our toes, cross our testicles, cross our anal canals. It's Sega. I want Sega. I follow a lot of Xbox guys, and they're really cool dudes, really good people, and they want to buy everything. You know what I'm saying? They want to buy, we can buy these guys and that guys and this guys, and that's cool. And I understand that Microsoft got the money, and I don't see nothing wrong with having a little fun. Let's buy these people, man. Let's get them. We got the money. Microsoft wanted to go buy Nintendo. Did you guys hear about that? But Nintendo, they said Nintendo laughed them out of the room. That's a little strange, but that was 20 years ago. It was a different time, different era. Microsoft walked up in there with a bag of money, and Nintendo just laughed at them. Something like that couldn't happen today. I don't think. But that was a very, very interesting article. But check this out. Speaking of Japanese, and speaking of PlayStation brand, this is something that I said in a video a while back. All of y'all called me a troll. You know what you're talking about. You're an idiot. You're trolling. You're always lying. You're always doing this. You're so stupid. I suspect that you might even be gay. You know, all these little harsh comments that were coming at Zobi70. All of them were very harsh. But I was the first person to come out and say, Japan's not fucking with the PlayStation 5. I said that. But there was no media to get behind it. So it doesn't become real until the media gets behind it. But I'm telling you right now, I am the media. I know what's going on. You can trust me. You can't trust them. You can trust me. But the media has finally come out and they finally said, they have confirmed what I have been saying for a long time. And I didn't hear nobody say, Zobi, you were right. Zobi, you were right. Zobi, nobody said nothing. I didn't even go on Twitter and say anything when it pertains to the facts that the PlayStation 5 is not selling in Japan. I showed you guys the footage of there was a display for PlayStation 5 and there was nobody in the store looking at it. There was one woman in the PlayStation 5 section, but she was lost. She was looking for the Xbox Series X section. It was over there. Oh, thank you. And then she walked over there. I was the person that came out and told you this, but you guys still haven't acknowledged me and say, you know what, Zobi, you were right. Even in my own Discord, People were posting videos of other people saying what I already said 20 years ago, but they were the genius and I was the troll. In my own Discord, in my own freaking Discord, they were posting other people's videos, even though I already said it. PlayStation brand is in a decisive decline. Decisive decline in Japan. Researchers first claim. Sony accused of not taking Japan seriously as PS5 reportedly recorded its lowest launch sales ever. It is the lowest launch PlayStation console ever. It's not selling in Japan. Oh, that's because everybody's on their cell phones, man. And that's because everybody's on the Nintendo Switch, man. Yeah. But I believe if you build it, they will come. I believe if you give the Japanese people something to look forward to play, the people will come. They're not going to come play Spider-Man Miles Morales. They're not going to come play Demon's Souls that came out 11 years ago. They'd rather go play the old version like I would do. They don't need new, flashier graphics and faster load times to convince them to go play a stupid piece of crap game. It's junk. This whole series is junk. I'm sorry to say this. I'm sorry. But you've been bamboozled. You've been fooled. You've been tricked. Thankfully, with Zelda Breath of the Wild to show you people what real good games are, you're finally able to understand that this whole series is a joke. It was only good because there was nothing else good to play. I've been saying that for years. And the Soul series has sold, Demon's Souls for the PlayStation 5 has sold 1 billion times less than Spider-Man Miles Morales. And Miles Morales didn't even sell. It was trolling. Well, when I said it was trolling, now when Kotaku says it, it's real. So what's the appeal for the PlayStation? As we can see, there are no Japanese games within sight. That's already strike one. Strike two. Who the hell, from what they're saying, what they're claiming is that Horizon Zero Dawn 2 and God of War is launching on the PlayStation 5 in 2021. Who in their goddamn right mind is going to be playing that? Nobody played God of War Horizon Zero Dawn on the PlayStation 4. What makes the PlayStation 5 version different? Excuse me, the PlayStation 4 version that'll be optimized on the PlayStation 5 any different? We're currently on round 2 when it pertains to these crappy games. You saw what happened to Spider-Man Miles Morales. You saw what happened with The Last of Us 2. Would you think Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War is going to be any different? You really think that's going to start selling? You really think Horizon Zero Dawn is going to sell? You really think that God of War is going to sell? Get the mother flipping out of here. If you really want to expect something, if there's something to look forward to when it pertains to 2021 and PlayStation, look forward to Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War clamoring up your bargain bins. That's something to look forward to. Really, let me go to the chat room, and I guarantee even the most diehard PlayStation fan is going to find a way to divert the energy and not answer this question because nobody's excited for Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War. Let me look. Sobe, you stupid. Who wants to play Halo Infinite? Yeah, nobody wants to focus on the topic at hand. They want to divert the energy to Halo Infinite. I knew it. As soon as I look in that comment section, they were going to find a way to say, there's not going to be one person to say, you know what? I'm actually looking forward to playing Horizon Zero Dawn, man. You know what? I'm really excited for the new God of War. I am so excited. I cannot wait. You know, I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the next God of War. I really can't wait. Because what is there to look forward to? Who in their right mind has ever played a video game so where they can say, you know what, I really want to know where this story is going to take me, man. They're story-based garbage. Who gives a goddamn what's going to happen in the story of God of War? I preferred God of War when it was an actual game. Nines and tens, nines and tens, nines and tens, nines and tens. That's what I got to look forward to in 2021 is the media lying on these games once again. Lying and lying and lying and lying. And meanwhile, you guys are running and you're buying the game. Not many of you. But for this small section of idiots, oh, I got it, I got it. You get it? And then you're like this. You're like this. This is no troll, this is no cap. I have never in my entire life have played video games where I heard so many people say they fell asleep on Sony exclusives. I mean, like, I'm not lying. I've seen so many people say, you know what, I fell asleep on Horizon Zero Dawn, man. It was a good little, I took a good little nap playing that game. You know what, I fell asleep playing God of War, man. You know what, I fell asleep playing The Last of Us 2, man. You know what, I fell asleep playing... Like, I keep seeing that shit. I continue to keep seeing people say, you know what, I kind of fell asleep playing that game, man. I got me a good nap, too, man. That was one of the best naps I ever had in my life, man. And you're like, really? Is everybody just taking naps while playing something? This is no troll. This is no cap. I swear to you. People, I continue to see people say, I've been falling asleep while playing said Sony exclusive. Insert Sony exclusive right here. Because they're not games. When you're playing the Monster Hunter Rises, there's so much shit going on, you can't fall asleep. Oh, I gotta be on my best performance while I'm out here fighting these monsters, man, because if I'm not up to my best performance, my crewmates is gonna clown me. I love that about Monster Hunter, man, because the Monster Hunter, the pressure is on you. Because if you die, okay, we got 3 chances. You died. All right. Okay, we still got 2 chances left. Okay, you died again. We've been fighting this monster for about an hour now. You die again, it's game over. Now the pressure is on you. I like that a lot about Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter's got so many things going on, psychological, from its combat to the weapon customizations to this. It's so much going on in Monster Hunter that I just love, and it's in my top 10 favorite games of all time. I'm using Sony's section to talk about other real games. Look, that's how pathetic Sony is. What is it to look forward to with Sony? You know, when the E3 comes, if there's some type of event to show off the new PlayStation games, they're going to be showing off shit you don't even want. Hey guys, Medieval 2, man. Here's a Medieval 2 remaster. I don't even know if they made a Medieval 2. You're going to be like, you know, they're going to be showing off shit like this. Hey guys, Silent Hill is back, guys. You're going to be like, I stopped playing Silent Hill years ago. The game stopped, the Silent Hill franchise stopped being good years ago. These people, the people that are typing up Silent Hill don't even like Silent Hill. They're just hyping it up because it's a name. They think that's going to bring people in. Hey, here you go, Silent Hill. You're going to be like, it's going to be some of the most boringest, drabgiest games. You're just going to be like, they're going to be announcing games. Hey guys, Destruction Derby All-Stars, guys. Here you go. hey guys, here's the PlayStation 5 version of The Last Guardian, dudes. Another Last Guardian remaster. You're gonna be like, whenever Sony announces games, you're like, what the fuck is this? You know, hey guys, here's Dreams. Here you go. Here's Bug Snatch, guys. You're like, what the Now, I don't want to jump and pile up on new games because I love brand new games, brand new experiences, and things of that such. There's a debate I have going on in my Discord right now. This is totally a side tangent, but talking about PlayStation games fucking bores me. But, I'm going to have this same debate with you guys in the chat room. And I don't mind if you guys disagree with me. But check this out, like, who do you think, who are you more excited for? An IP from Nintendo? Now, be honest with me, guys. Or an IP from Rare? Hear me out now. Hear me out. And I'm not talking about something that's being created by Capcom, like Monster Hunter is a new exclusive. I'm talking about a Nintendo exclusive. I'm talking about coming from Nintendo. And you got Animal Crossing, you got Mario Kart, Pikmin, right? And then you go, okay, Rare. So you got Perfect Dark. Okay, well, for the Nintendo section, you got Metroid Prime 4. So you got, for Rare, Perfect Dark, right? These are the IPs that we know. But we also have IPs that they're constantly creating. What I like about Rare is that they'll give you the IPs like the Battletoads, they'll give you the Perfect Darks, they'll give you things that you can recognize, but they'll also work on IPs that are brand new. And I feel like when it pertains to Nintendo, and I'm not trying to attack Nintendo, I love Nintendo, but I'm just going by which one would you consider to be more excited for? Something new from Rare, or even Perfect Dark, or, I kind of think that Nintendo, when it comes to Nintendo, I kind of feel like they blew their load with their games now, because I'm not excited for Fire Emblem anymore. I'm not excited for another Animal Crossing. I'm not excited for another Pokemon game anymore. I'm not excited for another Mario, even though I will play another Mario. Zelda is probably the only one where I go, and that's only Breath of the Wild. If they did something else, I wouldn't buy it. I didn't buy that 3D Zelda that was like Link to the Past. I'm only interested in Breath of the Wild. But for Rare's got some type of new game coming out, and it's in the forest. And I was talking to Blanchard, and Blanchard was trying to like clown it by saying, yeah, even the creators don't even know what the game is. And I go, well, that's a good thing. If we don't know what this is, then that's good. Because if I know what Yoshi's Woolly World is, I already know what this is. I already know what this is, and I know that that's not what I want. But I'm looking, what is this game that Rare's creating, guys? Monolith Soft, you're right. Monolith Soft too. But I was kind of really, you're right. Monolith Soft is Nintendo. But I was kind of just, stick to when I'm talking about the main Nintendo IPs, you know what I mean? Coming directly from Nintendo. Luigi's Mansion, stuff. For me, Smash Brothers, no, I don't like that. Mario Kart, no. Metroid Prime, no. 2D Metroid, yes. But when I go to Rare, I kind of go, hey, I'm looking at, somebody posted the list of Rare games. They were like Viva Pinata, where's my Rare replay at? I know I'm going on a side tangent, but like I said, bored. What was this? Conkers, Perfect Dark, Banjo-Kazooie, Battletoads, Killer Instinct, Sea of Thieves, and there's this new game they're making. I'm more interested to be playing the Rare games than I am playing another Yoshi's Woolly World or a Kirby. That's just me. Please guys, don't attack me. I'm just throwing it out there as a thought. Something to think about. Something to think about in the aspects of, don't sleep on Microsoft. Don't sleep on Microsoft. That's all I'm trying to say. That rare acquirement it's a big deal. It's a big deal. I got to be honest, I am not excited when it pertains to Nintendo. Now, yes, we can do the intricacies and go the next Microsoft game. Now, if Microsoft blows the next game, I'm done. I'm done. They blew it with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm sorry. There was things in the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 to enjoy, but there was a lot of bad where I just go, you know what I mean? I want to see what Microsoft is doing with the next game. I'm going to give them one more chance. If they blow it, I'm going to have to discard them. I know I'm going into touchy territory right here, but I just want to throw the debate out there. Let me see what you guys got to say. But here's the banjo. Rare than Nintendo was totally different than Microsoft. I preferred their games under Nintendo, honestly. I disagree because I didn't like the Rare games under Nintendo. But I love the Rare games on the Microsoft. One of my favorite video games of all time. No joke. This was the first game that I played to get me into farming simulators. Viva Pinata. I love. I know you guys ever heard of Viva Pinata before. I love Viva Pinata. I love Viva Pinata. And that was made by Microsoft's Rare. Another game that I know I'm going to love is Sea of Thieves. That is a Zombie 70 type of game. And I can't wait to get my grubby cum-stained fingers on an Xbox so I can get me into Sea of Thieves. I'm going to play it and I'm going to let you, we're going to come back to this topic later on. But right now, everything about Sea of Thieves is something that I like. Not only that, this new game that's coming out that nobody knows what it's about. Even developers can't really tell you what type of genre it is, which I think is a good thing. That was kind of like Zelda Breath of the Wild. Zelda Breath of the Wild, there wasn't really considered really a genre for it. Even the creators were going, you know, yeah, we're stealing bits and pieces from here and there, but it's really its own thing. But when it came to Zelda Breath of the Wild, oh, woo, yay, wee! But when it comes to Rare, they don't even know what it is, man. And I go, hey. Now, I know you guys like your Perfect Darks on the Nintendo and all this, but whoever is creating the next Perfect Dark, I played the Perfect Dark for like once or twice. I thought it was whatever. I'm not really into first-person shooters and things of that such. But I'm going to be looking forward to playing at that time. But, you know, now I'm more open to first-person shooters thanks to games like Halo and Left 4 Dead. So when whoever creates this new Perfect Dark, a Rare IP, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to playing Killer Instinct. I'm looking forward to playing Battletoads. I didn't like Battletoads back in the day, but I hear this Battletoads is pretty good. Sea of Thieves. Yeah, I am. Yo, listen, you guys, I know you guys laugh at people that play video games. You guys call yourselves gamers, right? And yet you'll laugh at somebody for playing video games. Right? And then you'll get mad at somebody when they say, that's not a video game, what you're playing. Things are crossed up. Things are real screwy. That's a real psychological thing that's going on. I am looking forward to Sea of Thieves. Get out of my flipping. When I get my Xbox, get out of my way. I'm going to be up in Sea of Thieves, swashbuckling, slicing, ramming. Oh man, I'm going to go crazy in that Sea of Thieves, bro. I think Nintendo honestly restricts their creators too much, honestly, but Microsoft lets the studios create many new IPs and backs those new IDs up financially. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I am more interested in a new Rare IP, then I would be interested in a new Nintendo IP. Toad's Treasure Trove, whatever that was. No. I don't even have Nintendo games in my collection. I have Zelda Breath of the Wild, and that's it. Everything is exclusive from companies that from other places. Yeah, I don't. I traded in my Smash Brothers, my Mario Karts, Mario Odyssey. Got all that. I got it all out of there. It's not bad. They're well made games. They're well made. I'm not trying to say that they're bad games. I got Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem. I'm done with Fire Emblem. From what I saw with Fire Emblem Three Houses, I'm done. That's that. No, if it goes in that direction, no way. No way I'll buy another Fire Emblem game. I'm done. When it comes to Nintendo games, I'm kind of like this. I'm like, oh my god. I know this is a touchy subject. I know people don't want to talk about this, but I am more interested in see what Rare is going to be doing, man. And I'm excited. I am so excited to see what Phil Spencer is going to allow them to do. They dropped the bank for them to go ahead, like Wisdom said, man. They will support them financially, and they're not handcuffed. But Nintendo can make a well-made game, though, man. Nintendo can make a well-made game for that ass, right? Wisdom, that's not true at all. Wait, how's that not true? I remember Monolith Soft once said in an interview, yeah, I didn't even read your thing, but you're 1,000% correct. Monolith Soft wants to make a game where there's sex, nudity, blood, drugs, alcohol. Like they want to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like they really want to go there with an RPG, and their concern was that Nintendo's not going to allow them to do it. So that's one of the reasons why I'm very hesitant when it pertains to the future of Monolith Soft. Is because the restrictions that are going to be coming from Nintendo. Wisdom's is 1,000% correct. Blanche was incorrect by saying that Wisdom's not right. He is 1,000% correct. Because when I look at Xenoblade 2, I'm going, because I know Monolith Soft. My favorite video game of all time is Xenogears, right there with Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I saw what they did under Square Enix with Xenogears. And to go from Xenogears to Xenoblade 2, I'm like, and now, but Wisdom saying that, I'm going, wait a minute, did they go in this direction because of Nintendo? Now, Xenoblade 1 is dark and it's got all that going on for itself. But when you look at the remake, the characters are bubbly, chibi-like, big eye. I'm like, I remember Monolith Soft once said in an interview that getting a green light from Nintendo and Nintendo games are amazing, but it does feel like Microsoft is just easier to work with Nintendo. Getting a green light is difficult with Nintendo, and many ideas were shot down in favor of more Xenoblade. Heebot, what's going on, buddy? Jiggly characters. Yeah, real jiggly characters. I want to play Xenoblade 2, but Xenoblade 1 remastered, but it's a lot of things bother me psychologically when I look at that remaster. And only because I know Monolith Soft. I know them. And I know they go there. They go there, you know? Now, I know this is PlayStation section, but PlayStation bores the hell out of me. Anyway, let's end it with that. What is there to look forward to? Who's going to win 2021? Who's going to win console sales? Who's going to win in the game sales? Who? Now, on a level, on that playing field, you got to go Nintendo. This is what I believe. If you're going to go console sales, game sales, Nintendo Switch is freaking hot. It's hot. They can sell water to a well. They can sell chicken to a black man. They can sell Goya to a Guatemalan. Oh my God, they can sell a MAGA hat to a racist. They can sell a virtual reality hologram sex doll to Zoe 70. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to be the first African American male to marry a hologram. And you're not going to be hating because the thing's going to be cooking cookies for me. It's going to be cooking a meal for me. You're not going to be hating as y'all do. Dreamcast won 2021. Yeah, Dreamcast wins every year. This is Blanche. I don't buy that. Maybe for well, you can buy it or not. You know, but the truth is the truth. You know, truth is the truth. Maybe for an existing series, Nintendo. That's what Monolith Soft said. It's not about buying it or not. That's what Monolith Soft said. They said they want to create a game where there's sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and blood and death, and that's what they said. That's what they said, and they said Nintendo ain't gonna allow them to do anything like that. That's what they said. That Monolith Soft, but they pulled the trigger on selling their company to Nintendo. Nintendo actively pursues and helps developers games like Bayonetta, Fatal Frame. I don't even know what Fatal Frame is. Nintendo's helped Bayonetta? I don't know. I disagree, man. I disagree. I think Rare, if we're gonna put the two together, wow. But you know, when it comes to the playing field, Nintendo's number one. That's what I believe for 2021. But if we're gonna go on the realm of who am I looking forward to for 2021, and who that I'm somewhat cheering for in 2021, it's Nintendo, of course. But I'm also cheering for Microsoft, man. I really wanted to have a really good 2021. I know they're not going to come anywhere close when it pertains to Nintendo, but I wanted to do really good. I don't even want them to outsell PlayStation when it pertains to console sold. I just want them to really take 2021 and just get back into the good graces of gamers all over the world. And I want gamers all over the world to see Microsoft the way that I see them right now. And I feel like they're going to be doing some very good, very, very, very good things from here on out. And I'm extremely, extremely excited. And you know, there's just a lot of things to look forward to when it pertains to Microsoft. The acquiring of new Japanese studios, to current rare games and current exclusives and things that such that'll be coming out. Halo Infinite, the strongest console on the market. I am so cheering for Microsoft in 2021. It's not like I want the PlayStation 5 to be bad. I would love to have all three consoles in the home. But PlayStation's not doing anything for me to buy their console. The console's the weakest console on the market. The Switch is more powerful. The Xbox Series S is more powerful than the PlayStation 5. I don't play Horizon. I don't play God of War. I don't care about what stupid game they come out with next that nobody's going to care about or buy. I do not care about some stupid Silent Hill game. I don't care about a stupid Metal Gear remake. I just don't care. I just don't care about anything that Sony has to offer me. I'm like Japan. Mm-mm. The equivalent of the PlayStation 5, and this is harsh. The equivalent of the PlayStation 5 is like, I would be more interested to play a fucking cell phone game. And I don't play cell phone games. I would be more interested to play a cell phone game than play anything on the PlayStation 5. Anything on the PlayStation 5. If you guys knew how much I do not play cell phone games, you guys would know how much of a hard shot that is. All I say is Xbox Series X is going to be something special, not just for Microsoft, but for the gaming and developers. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Guitar Hero needs a major comeback. Yeah, man. I like Guitar Hero and Rock Band. That was a fun era of gaming right there for me. When he was in there going, that was fun. Remember that? That was like what? 2008? 2009? 2007? That was fun. I remember we was on the Rock Band. My whole family. We were on there going. Tatiana was a baby, and I was training her on the Rock Band. She was little. She was tiny, and I was like, Tati, figure this out right now because we need to get together and we need to start a band, Tatiana. Anyway, weird, wacky episode 6, because I came into episode 6 not having anything to talk about. I swear, I was like, through the whole week, I was like, can I get some type of news, something to talk about for the episode? I thought I was going to cancel the episode because I was just like, there's nothing to talk about. And then with that being said, it became my longest video. It became my longest podcast, and I had nothing to talk about. Oh, but Zombie 70 will find something, and Zombie 70 will entertain. Ladies and gentlemen, that is episode 6 of this X-Tendo podcast. We'll be back next week. Same bat time, same bat place. I hope you guys hit the like button. I hope you guys are sharing this video because, like I said, YouTube is against people like me. People like me, the symbol of me is the enemy. And they don't want to see it no more. They don't want to see it no more. Any flashes of something like me is the enemy. I'm telling you, soon they're going to start locking people up for things that they say. First, this is on a low level, because they got to get you to agree. And everybody's agreeing, yeah, ban Trump, get him out of here, censor him. And when you do all that, they're going to go, oh, you guys like censorship, huh? Soon they're going to start locking you up. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, and then boom, you're here. Boom, lock them up. Get them out of here. Throw them in jail. Thank you guys for coming through, man.